didn't actually think what I was going to say now. Hey guys, welcome to our very first interview for Mission Ignition. We're here today talking to Joanna, who's going to share with us a little bit about her experiences on beach mission. Hey Jo.
Hi.
So tell us a bit about yourself, Joanna.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, how old are you for a start?
Well, I'm 16.
16 years old. And where do you live?
I live in East Narra.
Nice. And do you live with your family there?
Yes, of course I do.
How big's your family?
Well, there's 6 of us all together, but my brother doesn't live with us anymore because he got married.
Yep. So tell us just a little bit about your own faith journey, like your knowing Jesus and all that. When did that start?
Well, I grew up in like a Christian family, so I've kind of known about God all my life and kind of just followed that way because it's the way I knew. But like around about when I was 10, I kind of realised what it really was for myself and committed myself to it there.
Yeah. Nice. So beach mission. How'd you find out about it?
Well, I found out about it through another family who had been there a few times, who had gone to it. They lived with it. It was through YWAM, so they knew about it because they used to be with YWAM.
Yeah.
So.
Who's YWAM?
YWAM?
People who don't know.
Youth with a Mission. It's quite a good association.
Yep.
But yeah, they go around and talk about God to a lot of people and hold organisations to branch out to other people.
So what made you know that this is something that God wanted you to do? How did you decide to go on these beach missions?
Well, I prayed about it a lot and I talked to my family, and my mum supported me with it a lot because she used to do beach missions. So I kind of was a bit hesitant about it because of the money and stuff, but I talked to Gordon about it and he was like, we'll sponsor you, and then Gordon was like, nah, you're going.
Yeah. So God kind of just provided the way for you to go.
Yes, definitely.
Nice. So what did you do on beach mission? What went on for you? How long were you there for?
I was there for about 10 days.
Yeah. And what kind of stuff did you get up to while you were on there?
Well, I was in Byron Bay, so it's a bit hectic place, but it's good. But we used to, like, when we'd go out there, we'd set up this massive beach volleyball tournament on the beach, and we'd have like all these drinks for sale, and then we'd have free sausage sizzles and stuff just to call people and just have a bunch of time. And then they would ask us why we were doing it, and we'd be like, well, it's just what God puts on our heart. The whole conversation started.
Yeah. So how do those conversations generally go for you?
Generally, not so well. A lot of people were a bit hesitant to actually talk about it, but the ones who did, you could really tell that you kind of got into their head a little bit.
Yeah. So did you have any experiences like that talking to people?
A few. It was a bit scary. My first one I actually got completely screamed at and was like...
You got screamed at?
Yes. I was like wanting to run the other way, but they were having a massive go at us, like how we should not be in this place doing this, and it kind of freaked me out. But then I went to another person and like connected with them on a really, really high level. We got massive deep topics.
Nice. So just talking about Jesus and God and the Bible and all that kind of stuff.
And like really how he related to me in my life was probably one of the best things I could have said, because I'm like, oh, I want that.
So like sharing your testimony.
Yeah.
Cool, that's really awesome. So what else did you get up to while you were there?
Well, we did a lot of things in the park at night. Like we would be there to 2 o'clock in the morning. Just
late nights.
And we'd get up at 6 in the morning the next day. But
full on?
Yes, full on. But the parks was probably my favourite.
So what did you do while you were at the park?
Well, I was in a group called King's Kids within the YWAM thing, because we're under the 18, so we had people supervising us.
Yeah.
But we'd go out and we'd sing, just do a bit of worship stuff, but we wouldn't just do Christian music and stuff, so we'd draw a crowd, and we'd also do dances, and we'd hold like free pancakes and chai lattes, and we'd just give it out to people, and people just come sit down and listen to what we have to say.
Nice. So I heard from talking to you before, there were a lot of homeless people that lived in the park that you had contact with. How did that go for you?
Well, it was a bit uneasy, because a lot of us, because they were quite violent. There were a few incidents where like some people would just abuse you right out. There was someone thrown to the ground right in front of my face, smashed their face in. Creepy, but when you started to talk to them, you kind of, like, I don't know, realised what they were going through, like how it felt to live without a house, and it's kind of hard-hitting. Yeah,
especially like when you think about the fact that those are the people that Jesus came for, kind of thing. Like,
exactly.
He came for the people that didn't have what everyone else had, kind of thing. So how did that change your perspective on things?
Well, I don't, in a sense, it kind of made me realise like how lucky a lot of us are, and how we really do need to reach out to anyone. Like you can't just stay in your big Christian groups. You really need to go out and try and experience things, like talk to people and kind of get a feel for what's out there.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, are there any other highlights of Beach Mission that you'd like to share with us, or things that went on that you think were pretty amazing?
Highlights? Well, I've a lot.